Rica is approaching today general political elections. What's in the store now? In part, the country deserves a better future. 8 years of right towards left party, which made friends with Russia, Cuba, Nicaragua, brought about a lot of disappointment. With the pandemic, it couldn't respond to the needs of the people. 2 years ago, abruptly, hotels, beaches were closed down, malls, and just because the government wanted zero contagions, and the pandemic did not break out as surely as it is now. So unemployment fueled up to 25%, and now we're here in the main Congress, and today the elections taking place face some of those candidates. Somehow Americans or people from the United States might think that they are the only stable democracy, along with the Western partners of Europe and Australia and New Zealand, and that is not true. This country, Costa Rica, has been a very democratic system for many years. The court system, the laws, the welfare system, the sanitary system is acclaimed even by the New York Times, and it is not even socialist. And keep in mind that Ortega is 300 kilometers or 200 miles away from this country, 300 or 400, which is not that much, and it's one of the most awful terrorist nations of the world nowadays. Well, why is it that way for Costa Rica? Well, in the first place, I ask you guys to change your mind, that you might think that other countries can hold democratic systems as well, and stable ones, like our country. On the other hand, now democracies are vulnerable to will of power, the taking over the North American Congress building in Washington, brought about many surprises to the Western and Eastern world. And even now, some of the former political candidate is attesting that there was some corruption in the elections, even in the U.S. Nowadays, democracies are very affected for the fact that even powerful countries, narco, are trying to influence politicians. And so we pray that the future might hold us a good operating system. It is too windy. I mentioned to you guys before that the cold winds from Canada and the States now in February bring over a cold breeze, and even if we comb our hair we just get a little bit messy. But and at nighttime I want to proceed to show you guys that this is a political party. It's not the same way all of Latin America. Most of Latin American countries are turned to the left. Colombia had a revolt last May last year, and 40% of people are at the brink of misery, and they're claiming for changes. Now the political candidate that is winning is pro-leftist. Chile, Argentina has welcomed Putin to Buenos Aires lately, and Brazil is betting for Lula's return. And not to say Cuba, Venezuela, and nowadays even Honduras. There are few countries in the Americas or do have a democratic system. Perhaps English-speaking people might be proud that most nations that inherited the English political system was clean democratic governments, such as New Zealand, Australia, Costa Rica too. Costa Rica is similar to Holland and Belgium and Denmark. It holds the Inter-American Court for Human Rights, and there is no army. How long this paradise will stay firm? I don't know. Many narcos, many influences, bad ones. Then the country is peaceful and the people still believe in a fairy tale country with no army, no guerrillas, and they're trying to change our minds. And the world is going in that direction. We will see in a few minutes what's going on here and how Costa Rica can celebrate their elections. All right. Banners being at Street View are placed all over the capital. This Fabricio, last year, he won the first round of the elections, but not with sufficient votes to become a president. It was the first time the Protestant party that claimed that there were gods and boys to clean up our political corruption, wanted to come and be of influence. On the second round, many people were afraid for the fact that Costa Rica is mostly a Catholic country and not a Protestant one. And so the right-left party, which is now in power, got and became the winner. Unfortunately, the country went almost bankrupt. And now it seems that the country is turning to the right. The prospect for President Jose Figueres Olsen, his mother is a Danish. He was the president before, but he has claims of corruption of having accepted money from Alcatel of France to influence the National Electric Institute to give them a special contract. It seems that it happened. So he left for Switzerland for 10 years as a result, so as not to be judged. Then he came and the law has allowed him to stay free, and so he's still claiming to become #1 president. He's the son of the late Jose Figueres Ferrer, who organized this country after the revolution in the 1940s, and has made a design for this modern structure of this nation, which is not even paralleled in Latin America in many nations of the world.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Tell me, I've been surprised to see you guys here on the Central Street. I figure out you might be a minority. Tell me, what are you all about?
Okay, we are a community of artists. We don't have any claims in this
electoral election, yeah.
For us. So we are doing something for make better this country for all my drag queens friends.
Okay. So you're showing some chart there. What does it mean?
This we have here is like papeleta electoral.
Yeah, for elections.
Yeah, like elections, and the public has to vote for one of us for a new president of this country.
So you mean that you are into the elections then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why do you regard yourself discriminated against, or maybe, or the law here protects your rights?
The lawyer has a little not that good benefits for
benefits, yeah, for the LGBT people, yeah.
So we have to change that, and that's what we try with the change the minds of the people.
Yeah, for many years I know that many have even been discriminated or have been from their job places. Many others have been murdered and things like that. And well, I hope you might have success with your party. And anything else you want to say to Costa Rican people?
Excuse me?
Anything else you want to see or say to our public here in Costa Rica?
Yeah, it's a lot of things, but the most important is the respect for all the people in this country.
Yes. Well, thank you very much for the interview. Bye-bye. You take care. And so there they go, some of them, which are representatives of this LGBT party that is now included in the elections, so they can claim more rights for themselves and their minorities. Those cars with the different flag colors belonging to different political parties and car humping their horns. That's they can pick you up to take you to your place of ballots, let's say, so you can vote. And when you can cast your ballots, you see there's a red light here at this place. So I'll try to cross the street now, and that's really a real party that is taking place in Costa Rica. We're still stable. We're still economically surviving too, and so if I went back to one of those ones or to another one, it's just because they're answering back saying we're happy, we're really happy that you're voting for us, or you know, whatever. But I just went back to tell them that, okay, that's fine. We are into the Democratic Fiesta, and so you can hoist your flag on your car. Here at this place in San Pedro Mall, of this rotunda, at sometime from 7 p.m. on, everybody will get together to claim and to wait for the winner of the elections. Last time, 4 years ago, the actual political party celebrated their triumphal step into power at this place. But now at this time, okay, the agitation is still uprising, and many cars, many of these people with nice cars belong to the government class. Most good jobs here are within the government, and some others are held by the other companies, foreign, who have invested in the country. But many of them are claiming their own rights and making sure. The green and white one is the Figueres party. This is from the Jewish community, and so there are others around. So I'm sorry I cannot wait that much. Well, it's all for now. I'm not waiting until 7 o'clock or 8 or 9 at this place at night. It's really get exciting, but this is just a bird's eye view of what's going on in Costa Rica, a country that is still promising. Goodbye.